So here we are at the Melbourne cricket ground, the holy grail of cricket. And of course, we will talk about the Boxing Day test. The Indian team has started to prepare for the what could be the possible decider of the series, given there is a rain forecast for the Sydney test, the final test. But yes, we will talk about India's practice session and particularly about Rohit Sharma, the man, the captain of the team, who is struggling with form right now. But there was a bit of an extra determination which we saw at the nets from Rohit, and we will talk about that. What kind of extra determination? Why did he have a practice session which lasted till 1 hour 30 minutes in total? Rohit is with me, Rohit Juglan. So Rohit, of course, Rohit Sharma was the first player who came before anyone. He came to the nets along with two throwdown specialists, Dayanand and Raghu, and he started to prepare 30 minutes in advance before other players also started to join him at the nets. What did you witness at Rohit Sharma's nets today?
I think, yes, as you rightly said, that firstly he came, at the very start, at the very beginning, and this is what we if I recollect my memory, from Adelaide to Brisbane, he was not
Perth, he was
yeah,
day
Perth,
four.
Perth, yeah, it was, I think, day 3 or day 4 when he came and practiced there. But I think it was day 3, because the game has gone till day 3 only. Day 3rd was the last day. So at that point of time till now, haven't seen him doing practice for so long and coming for practice this early. He was practicing, he was just spending some time in the middle, 20-25 minutes batting. Yes, been there for 40-45 minutes, but because they are doing math simulation, more of a math simulation, so the batting time, if you count only the batting time, it's only 15 to 20 minutes. But today, as Shubhanda rightly said, that he, first 20 to 25 minutes, only him and Dayanand and Raghu. So these guys were bowling. He was comically saying to Dayanand that "Tu mera bat todega kya?" The kind of bowling they have started at the very early stage of his net practice, and Raghu known for hitting him in the arms also, in the wrist also. I remember last time in Adelaide, yes, there were multiple occasions when Raghu hit him on the arm. So a little cautious approach there from Rohit Sharma. But today, the kind of footwork, today the kind of the kind of attention he was showing towards the defense, the kind of trigger movements he had, I think he was looking much more confident. If I compare it with Adelaide, Adelaide was very Rohit Sharma was little shaky, if I use that word. And then in Brisbane, yes, he was a little better, but very little difference between Adelaide to Brisbane. But today, as you rightly said, that he started early, he spent the time. I think Shubman, I think only these two guys and maybe Yashashvi, who done their practice, I think over 1 hour 30 minutes, more than 1 hour 30 minutes, more than 90 minutes of practice for all three of them. So I think, and the main thing is the kind of hunger which was there in Rohit Sharma's batting today. What we saw, he was very calculative about going for the shots, what to leave, what to play, and where is off stump is. All those things which were lacking in Adelaide and in Brisbane are very much visible there, Shubhanda.
Absolutely, and Rohit mentioned a very important point of leaving the ball. I think most of the Indian batters, I think they are trying to create a muscle-mind connection of leaving the ball anywhere which is away from the fifth stump, anywhere which is in that fifth stump, sixth stump zone. That even Virat Kohli today left a lot of balls at the net today. Shubman Gill leaving plenty of deliveries which are way outside the off stump and need not be nudged and similarly with Rohit also, and that has been a cause of concern for the Indian batters. Why touch something which is not causing harm for you or for your batting? And Indian batters in the last test also were guilty, especially Virat Kohli and Shubman Gill of touching that harmless deliveries of fifth stump, sixth stump zone and edging them to the slip cordon or the wicket keeper. And Rohit also looked very assured about what to leave, what to not leave. What I got from that Rohit Sharma net session was he had slightly tweaked his stance, not a lot, but slightly has become he has now become slightly open chested just to negate that early swing, or even if the ball is swinging, if he is batting in the middle order and the ball is still swinging, then or seaming, then he can negate that pretty early or with his stance, and he will know where his off stump is. He will be more assured where his off stump is. So Rohit, with that change of stance, would hope that his fortune with the bat also changes, and India needs some runs. And as I said at the start of the video, this Boxing Day test could be the decider. If the
Yes.
Sydney test, the New Year's test, ends up
Will be
being a
a
washed
washout,
out,
yeah.
washout due to the rain forecast. And Sydney weather is very unpredictable given the climatic, geographical location it is based at. But if we talk about Rohit Sharma and his form, yes, there is extra pressure, but as he said in the last press conference, he's in a happy space. He knows what he's doing in the net session, how he's preparing, and as long his feet are moving and his body is responding, he will continue to play. So all those rumors after Ashwin's retirement that Rohit might also call it quits after this test series is right now baseless. You never know what happens after next four innings in Melbourne and in Sydney combined. But right now, as we are recording this video, there is no chance of Rohit Sharma calling it quits from the longest format of the game, or from international cricket all over. But today, Ravindra Jadeja also talked about Ashwin and how he was left surprised by his late decision, and
Yes.
he said, "आप लोगों को पता है अश्विन का दिमाग कैसे चलता है." So
After spending full day
फुल
with
डे,
him,
हाँ, बोला
he
मैं तो
even
पूरा
didn't
दिन
give a
बैठा हुआ था,
single
मैं
hint.
तो
Yes.
पूरा दिन बैठा हुआ, तो उनके साथ कुछ भी हिंट नहीं मिला. You can see that press conference. It's available across all our platforms, be it Revsportz English or Revsportz Hindi. You can go and check that entire press conference out, where Ravindra Jadeja also talked about Marwadi Stallion, the sticker on his bat, and what the story
Which was there from last 8 years.
last 8 years, but the
uh,
cameras.
the cameras noticed it in the last game.
Right. But Rohit, how big a test will it be for Rohit Sharma? Is it going to be possibly the most crucial test match he has
Sure,
played in
for
his
sure.
career?
For sure. Means let me break down the Rohit Sharma practice session also today. First half an hour or 20-25 minutes with the throwdown experts. As Shubhanda told you that Raghu was there and Danan was there. He was very particular about what to play.
Right.
What lens he's been offered, and after that the kind of pace also. It's not about that random deliveries
Right.
coming at him. He was specifically, particularly asking for certain things, avoiding certain things, saying almost after 17 or 20 balls that I need this kind of deliveries, this kind of length. After that he went to the other net, and multiple simulation partners also, sometime batting with Yashasvi Jaiswal, then with Rishabh Pant, one with Virat Kohli also. There was a particular session where him and Virat batted for a good long time, and yes, at that point of time there were multiple bowlers. He faced the throwdown experts also. After that he faced spinners also. There was Devdutt Padikkal with the ball. A lot of bowling done by Devdutt Padikkal. I don't know why, but yes, he is also bowling. Yeah, there's one reason that there are no extra travel reserves for you. Yash Dayal is not here. Mukesh is not here, and Navdeep Sen is not here.
And even Jasprit Bumrah and
Even
Mohammad
Jasprit
Siraj
Bumrah
did not
didn't
bowl.
Siraj didn't
Akashdeep
bowl.
did not bowl today.
Yeah, Akashdeep
Bowled very
very less. Means you count, you want to count it, but I don't think that we need to count that. And after that particular, there were only 2-3 main bowlers. Your fast bowlers, and obviously there's no Ashwin today also. So
Mainly
Devdutt
today, Prasidh
Padikkal,
Krishna and Harshit Rana
Harshit
bowled the
Rana
most.
bowled.
And
Then
Nitish
Ravindra
Reddy.
Jadeja, Nitish Reddy, Washington Sundar, these guys bowled a lot. So Devdutt Padikkal bowled. So Rohit Sharma with a lot of shots, against Washington Sundar, against Devdutt Padikkal, Ravindra Jadeja. Interestingly, he has batted for, I think, 80% of his batting today was with the old ball. So again, it giving you a suggestion that he will bowl in the middle, or he'll bat in the middle order. And after
He
that,
can bowl
yes,
too if he wants to.
he can, but after that, I think finger surgery, he almost avoided it for a longer period of time now. So yes, and at the very last part, there was some glimpses of him hitting that new red cherry.
Right.
So yes, very
Maybe to prepare for the second new ball.
could be a possibility. And who knows that at the very last moment he can decide, means that whether he want to open or not. But that's not
But
looking like
looking at
the
KL
way-
Rahul,
yes.
looking at KL Rahul, if Rohit wants to open and decides to push KL Rahul back to the number 6 position,
And if it doesn't get well in the game context of the game, that early dismissals,
Right.
I think he'll
But
get
I
a
think
lot
I
of
think the way
backlash.
KL Rahul is batting, he can easily bat at number 6 without any problem.
Yeah.
He's looking the most assured batsman. Although
Yes.
today Harshit Rana cleaned him up in
Couple of
back to
times.
in back to back deliveries. So and he was left with no answers because they were really good balls.
Yeah.
And one particular thing that will of course take the center stage as we progress towards the test match is who will be your third seamer, whether it will
Yeah.
be Mohammad Siraj, whether it will be Prasidh Krishna or even Harshit Rana
It's
into the
Jasprit
next.
Bumrah and Akashdeep are short
Yeah,
now.
yeah, they are going
Now
to
you
bowl.
have to see that whether you want to workload management wise
Right.
or form wise,
Right.
Mohammad Siraj to means just want to give a rest
Right.
to Mohammad Siraj just before the Sydney game, or this could be his last also as part of workload management. I'm
Right.
not saying that you need to drop him. But Bumrah you need obviously in
Right.
desperate measures, and the team conversation, especially what Jadeja said in the press conference, it's looking like that they are very much, Indians are also very much desperate about winning this test. We knew that, Australians are desperate from that, yesterday's call,
Yeah.
what they did, the way they changed the 11, the way George Belly said certain things.
Right.
I think it was very clear. Their journalists are also saying the same thing. So they are looking very particular about, dominating this test. They
Right.
dominated the last one, but result not in their favor, frustrated them.
Right.
And now coming to the G, I think they'll be highly motivated that they want to go 2-1 up as far as Sydney is concerned, because you rightly said that forecast wise, you can't say that you will see. I can't even say 3 days, 3 complete days of
Right.
test match in Sydney. But yes, it's too far right now, so I don't want to speculate on that. Just what the weather conditions are saying as of now, but it could
It can change. It can
change.
it can change. And also a quick look at the pitch as well.
Yeah.
Complete green top, and of course it will have some mowing. It will
Yes,
have some
6 days remaining.
shedding in the coming 4 5 days.
Yeah.
Of course, Christmas Day. I think all the work will be done before 25th of December. But yes, right now it is looking completely green. And in the recent past, in the last couple of years, since the Kookaburra ball has been changed, has been reworked, the pitches in Australia have turned out to be a bit more spicy, a bit spicier than it used to be. So the Melbourne pitch will not be the traditional Melbourne pitch that we are used to watching. That two spinners will play a role, or the spinners will have a major say in this. Of course, the weather forecast on very first day is 40 degree Celsius, so it will be quite a lot for that pitch. It will have some baking up, and for the fielding team as well, it's going to be a hard day on the field. So toss becomes important as well. But let's see, it's still too far. Weather can change, as we are continuously saying. Melbourne, Sydney are two places where weather keeps on changing. So too far. But right now, the biggest takeaway from the practice session is that Rohit Sharma has looked assured. He has batted for long, the longest since he has arrived in Australia. So hoping that the captain of the Indian team turns the fortune around with the bat, and for the team as well, because when Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, the senior players score runs, the team automatically does well. So let's see what the build up to the Boxing Day test brings us in the next couple of days. In the running for the 26th of December, and we will continue to give you all the coverage related to the Boxing Day test. The team Revsportz, the other members, Boryada and others are also arriving tomorrow. So stay tuned for a blockbuster coverage and keep supporting us across platforms. Thank you so much.